Hi, I'm Thelma of Seasonal Crafts and Creations, and welcome to my channel. Today I have for you 5 DIYs. So let's get to crafting. The first project we're doing, we're going to be painting with burnt umber. It's apple barrel paint from Walmart, and it's 50 cents a bottle. You'll need um, two size paintbrushes, the little one and then the even smaller one. And go ahead and tie your little rope that comes with your leaves and your owls, or whichever one you picked out to buy. Tie it close and leave this here. That way I'm going to hang mine on garland to go above my door. And how you do this first, let me show you how to tie this before we get started. I left one. Just put it through there, and what I mean about tying it close is about that close. Make a knot and leave this hanging. And then you do the sides first. All the way around. And it's okay to get it on it because we're going to give it that burnt look. You don't need to get a lot on your brush because it goes a long way. Now on the first side, just take and brush it slightly. Go ahead and do the little legs halfway up. And that's what it should look like. Minus the long, I accidentally did a long piece right there. But that's how it should look like. And once it dries, you do the other side. Now, I'm going to do the leaves the same color. Just slowly do it, and if you get any, just go ahead and dab it. I'm making this one go sideways. That way go all the way around. reason I go ahead and do it, you don't want that to dry real thick along the edge there. And since it's such a thin layer, the little streaks, it only takes about a minute for it to dry, except for the sides. And that's what this looks like. So we're going to go ahead and let it dry and just keep working on the other ones that you need. And now while I'm working on my last two, don't forget that we need to do the other sides. And it only takes a second for them to dry. The front and back, that is. The sides is a different amount of time. Leave me a comment. Let me know which ones you picked out. These came from the Dollar Tree. And what color, how you decided to do yours. I like knowing the projects people work on. And remember, if you like this at the end or during the video, if you like this DIY, don't forget to hit that like, thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. That way you will be notified if you hit that little bell on the side of the subscribe of my future videos. Or you can just subscribe and be subscribed to my channel without being notified. I'll just be in your drop down box on the left hand side of your subscribers, and you can find me and my videos anytime through that, just in case you want to watch something that I previously did. Okay, now while these two are drying, let's go ahead and, well, I already did the back of that one. Let's go ahead and work on the ones that were drying. And it only takes, like I said, a few seconds, maybe a minute, not a few seconds, for them to dry. And I do the stem, I just paint it a thin coat. and that's all you do. You just get a little bit of paint. My glue gun's right there, and I glanced at it, and it made me say glue for some reason. No wonder people are always calling me silly. I'm always saying in a conversation something, then I'll say in a word, has nothing to do with it. And in the message, let me know what you're going to end up using your item that you're painting, whether it's the leaves and owl or the whatever it is you picked up. Let me know what it was you picked up, and what you're going to use. Like mine's going on garland above my doors going in from the entry room into the living room, and I have mesh going across and loops and some of that silk mesh, and I'm going to make some bows and put on it. Alright, this is my last one. Alright, let me move this out of the way. And the next thing I'm making is a bow. I'm going to make 2 of them to go on my garland with the owls and the leaves. I have this, came from Dollar General. I bought this last year. It's green see-through with the leaves all over it, but you can get any solid color that you want. And from the Dollar Tree, I picked up this one. It has like feast, gratitude, fall, harvest, special occasion, happy autumn, happy harvest, just a bunch, and there's leaves and pumpkins on it too. Now, like I said, that was from the Dollar Tree, and so is this one from the Dollar Tree. But I didn't have any solid colors, so, but if you can find one from the Dollar Tree, it won't be see-through and it would be better. But my first one, I'm going to use the gratitude one. Now, get you some ribbon out. And just start going around with it about 3 times, to where there's 3 loops on each side. And then let's cut that off. Okay, and now let's crunch it first, get it even. Or if you want to cut it, trim it on each end just a little. If you know how to do that, you can do that. I just don't want to do it on this one. Okay, it's even. Put your chenille stem on, any color you have. Twist it around about twice. Now, next is your solid color. And I always lay mine down. That don't look even. Let me measure it again. Show you how to do it. Okay, somehow, even though after I measured it and put it on, it was off. Don't understand that. Just slide it over a little if yours is off. Okay. There we go. Now what I do, I just go down a little on both sides. And that's how I get a different size to be on top of that one. And again, 3 on each side. And I'm doing it on the counter because not up like I did the other one, because the see-through always is kind of flimsy and it's harder to work with. Let's see. Okay, I have 2. Now there's 3. 1, 2, and then 3 on this one. Go ahead and just leave that. Take that tape off at the bottom. Crunch it up. And lay it on top of the other one. Well, first I want to show you, I accidentally cut my ribbon when I was going to leave one hanging. I temporarily put that on. Now, to put your tail on, if that happens to you, that way you'll know in the future. But anybody can, it's just habit to cut the ribbon after I make a bow. Normally the ones I make like this are smaller. But anyway, that's, I don't know if you've seen that, but all I did was take some, let me undo it here. Take some, put it in, and then just tie it off. Twist it about 3 times, real tight. Now, put your other one on. Let me take that temporary one that I had on to make sure it didn't come loose. And tightly twist it, the chenille stem. Now for the last one. Lay it on here and make it even smaller. Okay. Now what you do is just go over 3 times. One, 2 on that one. One more time. And go ahead and just leave that hanging. Make sure the tail's in the back. and check it, make sure it's even. Now, alright, now you bring this back and twist it, and don't cut it. That way you can put it on a nail or something. If you just take this and twist, just make a small hole like that. That way the nail can go on it, and twist about 3 times. And now let's fluff it. I always take the 2 on the side and bring them up to get them out of the way. Twist and fluff. Twist and fluff. And do the same thing, twist and fluff. And now do the middle one. Do your twist and fluff. And you do the same thing for any other bow that you want to make. If you're making for 2 on each side, or on windows, or on garland, you make it the same way. Now do the top one. Twist and fluff. And then I always give it an extra little puff. I push it. See how it's looking? That's for that. Now on this one, bring it up, both of them, and twist and fluff. Pull them out first. Twist and fluff on all of them. Now the center one. And see how it kind of flattens down? Just do my little routine where you make it into like a circle. And just keep working with it until you get it to your desired shape. Okay, now again work on the other side. And do this. That's what it looks like. Now let's do the tails and leave them hanging, because this or you can trim yours off to about this length, but I think it'll look good blowing down on each side of my garland. give it some more definition and style. And I have one small short one right here. I'll just go ahead and do it too. Okay, and here's the bow. If you don't mind, in the comment section, comment and let me know how you think it turned out, yours, and what you're going to be using it for, and what colors you used. Maybe it's something I never considered or thought of using before, and I like trying something new all the time. Now you can always, on these tails, do the little curve, which I'll show you. You just do that, put your finger, do it again. And it gives it a new look, an elegant look. It makes it elegantly flow down. See how that does? And you can do it to the other ones. I'm not sure if the see-through green's going to do it, but we'll try it just to let you know it's going to do it. I guess it's all in the wiring. As long as it has a wire in it, you can do it. Okay, there's the bow. And the next project is I have these 2 velvet pumpkins. I already, on the orange one, I put green stones going around it. And on the green one, I'm going to show you how to put orange ones. Now, these came from the Dollar Tree. They're called gem mesh, and it comes in 2 like that, and all you have to do is cut it straight up the center like this. Just cut it and then lay it down. I already cut 2 for this one, so you put it right here in the crease and you measure it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, supposed to be 9 because that's what I had on the other 2. And then to measure the other one, just put it over top. And snip it off. Now, to glue it on, pick out the ones that go straight here and over. So there's one, and then here's one, and here's one. So that's even right there. So what you do, take your glue gun, go straight down, and then there's glue stick. Go all the way down, that way you're putting it long enough. And that's how you do it. Now you go, let me get this glue string here. You want to get it before it dries, that way it won't stick to your pumpkin. Okay, and then go straight down again. You can also use pearls, those diamond wrap, the all different kinds of gemstones. Again, get the little frays off before it dries. And then go from here straight over. I have some glue stuck to it. And here's the two. I think these look so much like Cinderella pumpkins. It just reminds me of it. And get that glue off. So if you see any, pull it off. That way it won't be hard to get off once it dries. You set them over. Next I have these two. One's like a bronze and this is like a bronze with orange to it. I already did the same thing, going straight down, and I cut out some yellow ones off of another one. But just and then go over, straight over to the next one. And then the other two right here. And these finger protectors, they carry them at the Dollar Tree, and they come 3 in a pack. And then go straight across. And that's what this one looks like. I'll do one more just to show you and make sure you have it down. Now you don't have to go all the way up to the stem. If you do, you need to cut at least 2 extra gems. I think these are so beautiful and glamorous. Add a little bit of dazzle to your projects, and it makes them just stand out and be different and original. And you don't have to put a lot of glue on as you're going. in the comments, leave me a message. Let me know what your favorite thing for the fall. Is it what project or what item? Do you like pumpkins? Do you like to glam them up? Do you like sunflowers or do you like them both? I like the scarecrows, pumpkins, and sunflowers. Oh, and owls. I can't forget my owls. I believe the owls are my favorite. And I tried looking for those little owls, the ceramic ones, and all I could find everywhere I went was the one green one. But I'll keep looking. Hopefully I'll find some. Okay, now on this one, what we're going to do is stack it. These are the glass ones. This is brown with some like bronze going through it to give it that rough edged farmhouse style look. And it has a metal leaf on it. And they all do. I'm just seeing if you'll have to go around and around and find it, because I had them all sitting up straight. Okay, so let's put some leaves on and see if it'll look good. We'll have to cut them down. Come about right to there. I'll show you. You get a green one. Cut it right to there. And just go ahead and cut 2 orange ones and 2 green ones. I mean, yes, 2 orange and 2 green. Alright, let's start out with the orange. And you can move this leaf here out of your way. Just put a little bit of glue. Now I alternate the colors. I do one orange and then one green. Ran out of glue, but I don't want this to dry, so I'm just smearing it with my glue gun. Let me get another one. Next is an orange one. And again, move your leaf. Just sit it out of the way. And move this again out of the way. And put your last green one on. The glue stick fell out. See, that's all you need is a real thin line going. Okay, now, let's see. That'll do just fine right there. So let's get some glue and put a fair amount on it. Because you want this to stick real good. and push down on it. I gotta check my, make sure my glue gun's still plugged in. Okay, and now let's put some flowers on it. As you can see the metal leaf sticking out with the little twine that it's got going on there. Now I have some purple and blue berries that I'm going to put on, and some burgundy like purple flowers that I'm going to put on. You can use whatever flowers you want. Okay, what you do, you put a fair amount of glue on the end. And you just stick it in like that. And then the neck, go on around just a little, and put the other one about so far away from the leaf. And just push it right up in there. Let me check it here. Okay, now the berries. Just take and get a little bit at a time. Oh, it had two stems on it. Put it right on the end. Stick it in between the metal wreath and the flower, and then go around and stick one in between the two flowers. You have to snip the berries because sometimes they come all together. Now go around on the other side, and let's see, you already have a berry in between the flower and the leaf, and just put one more berry in. Let me see here. Okay, and now let's work on, let's see find your leaf, the metal one, and then put this one, here's this metal one right here, and put this one over here. Let's see how this works. Okay, it's going to work out perfect. Okay, so let's get the leaves. That's all we're putting up here, and trim them down. Next, alternate the colors. And they have gold leaves, like a pack of 100, I think they are, of multicolor leaves at the Dollar Tree. And that's what these are. And they come green, orange, like burgundy, gold, and yellow. And you can alternate and use any color you want, really. And the last one goes under this one. And this is the last DIY. And I want to thank you all for stopping by and checking out my channel and watching the video. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. If you want to be notified of future videos that are downloaded, hit that little bell beside it, or just hit the subscribe and I'll be added to your subscribers list. Trying to find that leaf again because I'm wanting to glue it down right and not glue it in wrong, and then you won't be able to move it. Okay, now put a fair amount of glue. And leave a comment. Let me know how you decided to do yours. Your pumpkins and your bow, and just let me know. Oh, and those little owls and leaves. Let me know which one you went to the Dollar Tree and picked up. And what color you painted them or washed them. Now, once you get this on, push down real hard. That way it'll dry and it'll stay straight. I think this one is so cute. I made the other ones with this type of pumpkins. I've made some, and those real big orange ones you get, those foam ones, I made some with that. And those little bitty pumpkins you get, about that big around. But I haven't made one out of ceramic or this style, and I love it. It's so rustic and got that farmhouse style going with it. Alright, now let me turn it around here so you can see it. Alright, I want to thank you again for joining in, and I hope y'all have a happy and safe day. Until next time.